where are you at on AI adoption in the investment process, both in like the pure risk space, but like any other thoughts on like, I'll give you like even 6 to 9 months ago, I was like more of a skeptic, but like lately there's just like an influx of, firms kind of started to say like, oh, we're really getting useful kind of process improvements out of some of these tools. I don't know if you're in that
Yeah.
sandbox as much or more adjacent or.
No, we are in some ways, right? We have stuff on, RMS functions and pieces there. And I totally think it is. I mean, like, why wouldn't it? Well, it's like searching you all like anytime I covered a company, I was shocked at how few people, if you covered a sector, like this sounds so basic, but like how few people would just like, put a Google News alert or search the name of the company and click 4 pages into the Google, like literally, right? Like that's no, I'm serious. Like, and you'd find sometimes nothing, mostly nothing, but you'd find some interesting stuff, right? About like, I don't know, just whatever was true about the factory or the plant or the strike or just like what was there on the 4th page of Google was always something you should, it just takes so, the ratio of like effort to like, are you doing your job? Like you should just type your company's name
Yeah.
into Google, click
Yeah.
4 pages in. Like I was always shocked by the lack of doing that. And,
Like a
GPT,
legal issue or something
yeah,
is.
just whatever. It could be nothing, could be something, right? And so, um, could be nothing today that turns into something. Could be something that turns into nothing, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And GPT, right, obviously just like is a translator tool. Fundamentally, that's what it was built on. And it compresses. It compresses large content into small content. And so it can compress that whatever I said was like, a 5 minute exercise, 10 minute exercise of clicking to the 4th page of Google to like a 10-second exercise. And obviously that makes sense. It should help.
Yeah.
Um, so and then maybe that lets you go to the 8th page of Google within 30, that same allocation of 5 minutes,
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of how I think about it is like, how is that not going to give you leverage on research? Should it be the final answer? Like, is it still incompetent at elementary school mathematics occasionally? Like, definitely, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But but does that mean it should for sure give you leverage?
Yeah. Yeah. And the workflows are kind of coming together where it's like rather than me having to go out to search the page of Google, like you can kind of prompt these things to go.
It'll give you the relevant parts of the 8th page of Google. Yeah,
Yeah, it'll distill
yeah,
it down for you.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Manus AI is I've been using too is pretty
What's it called?
Manus. It's like an agentic, it's general purpose. Um, but people are using that now because it's multi-model, which is
Been
kind of.
seeing a been seeing a lot of active funds using that.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of action. It's getting a lot of like scuttlebutt on
I
uh
think these are all. I'm like GPT today has 5% of. I mean, this is the way I think about it. It's one man's opinion, right? Obviously, getting off topic here, but um, uh, like GPT has 5% of the revenue share of Google search now. I mean, that's a pretty, and it makes sense, right? It's a far superior product. Not for the full thing necessarily, but in some respects, a far superior product. So, like, why shouldn't it, you know, um, get some of that market share? So
yeah.
they all should. If you're doing incrementally better things on search, it makes sense. You'd have a real business.